It's election season and candidates are ramping up efforts to get voters to the polls. Our Daniel Marin sat down with Brian Smith, a professor of political science at St. Edward's University, to learn what we can expect in the coming months at the local level.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. So at the top of the ticket for most Austin voters is going to be the mayor's race. How is that looking right now?
It means we're going to have a new face. Mayor Adler is term limited, and so there's several people on the ballot, most notably former Mayor Kirk Watson, who's running again. Cecilia Israel is also running. So it's a very crowded race. It's going to be the most visible race. It's also going to be the race with the shortest amount of time, because in 2 years, we're going to vote again for mayor because of a proposition we passed last time around that puts the mayoral elections and the presidential elections at the same time.
And it's not only changes for the mayor's seat, there's also changes when it comes to the city council seats as well. Can you talk about that?
Right. Half the city council will be up for re-election. The other half will not. We have staggered terms. We also have term limits, which means we're going to have new faces at the mayoral level and in city council. Running, we only have 2 candidates running again, which means we're going to have 3 new faces on city council. We know city council has taken a very active role since we moved to the 10-1, and we know that the candidates who win tend to get reelected. So when there's an open seat, you're going to see a lot of competition for it, and you're going to see a lot of advertising, not necessarily on TV and radio, but the street signs are going to be out there. The block walkers are going to be out there.
School board seats used to be typically nonpartisan kind of seats, but this is becoming very highly politicized. Can you talk about that and how we're going to see that unfold in November?
Yeah, unfortunately, the culture wars that have dominated the national level politics have seeped down to the school board elections. So no longer do people run for school board out of the public good, but people are running for partisan interest. And this is on both sides. People look at the schools now not as something that is serving everybody, but people are looking at it very negatively. And it's bringing out a lot of candidates with very, very strong issues on how the schools should be run. And because school boards in the United States, local control of school districts, these are very powerful positions over our biggest tax issues are often schools, and the curriculum is often done at the state and local level.
All right, Brian W. Smith with St. Edward's University. Thank you so much, as always, for being with us.
Thanks for having me.